So yes, the general has had his head decapitated. In fact, it was a poison dart, a well-placed poison dart between the old eyeballs, and he fell into his soup at the dinner table. It was not a pretty affair, and they have lost their leader, and now they're in all disarray, and whilst they're trying to find their feet, the Byzantines come knocking on their door.
Command me.
Rather unfortunate turn of events, but alas,
My lord.
all is fair
Orders, my
in
king.
love and war. Right, he's going to go down here now,
Come be here, my lord.
meet up with his new army rather quickly. So, although we didn't really know at the beginning of this recruitment phase where he was going to attack, the mere fact that the Turks have more troops amassing than we thought possible, I think it might
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
prove to be very useful, because he can sort of bolster by maybe attacking Ankara, for instance, or heading down here if the going gets tough. And he's going to pass on this army to this other spy now,
Sire,
who is going to meet
as you wish.
and keep his eye on the situation.
Where to, sire?
And he is going to go back around about here
Without a trace.
to keep an eye down over here. So that's that sorted. Take a look at our diplomat.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
He's going down to get some trade rights with the Egyptians. That's fine. So I think it might actually be one more turn before we actually have to attack Caesarea, because this army definitely looks as if he's trying to get to reinforcing. Up here, Sinope, they are starving. They are crying into their beer, what is left of it, and they are just waiting for their imminent doom. It's poetic justice at its best. So yes, army movements continue, and that is pretty much it for the army movements. It's a game of patience now. It's a game of waiting for the enemy to crumble to dust whilst we sit outside their walls drinking tea and laughing and joking in tents. It's hilarious. 7,000 to spend. Let's get to spending it. We start once again with... we don't need population growth here, so that's fine. Laodicea. That's building work, that's building. Tax rates, I just need to remember to look at the tax rates every so often. Tax audits. Church, the church please. And, ooh. Tax audit? I think you need to... high. High's probably just about enough. That's good. Trebizond, yes, this is something. Oh, no, roads are being built there, that's fine. Abydos can have some crop rotation, and we'll put the tax rates down. That's fine. They're kicking up a fuss. Damn moaners. And we have recruited some troops to send across, but I wonder if we have sent too many. Sorry about this.
Orders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who do I face?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which means I need 9 troops from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 archers. Okay, that's fine. There's quite a few rebels springing up. There's one there, there's one here, there's one here. Not a major problem, of course, but just
Let me
a
strike,
little
my
bit
lord.
irksome, maybe. Why has that got very high tax rate? Take it down. We can't have yellow faces on our settlements. We want our people happy. Ah, there as well. What is going down in this place? Too much. Take the tax rate down a touch. 2,000 to spend. It is fine. Right. What was I doing? I think I was trying to go through the building works, but I distracted myself. Okay. Building work done. 2,000 left. 2,900 left over, and we don't have to spend it. They're still staring each other in the face. Orthodox is up to 47%. That's definitely a bonus. I'm sure that people will be getting rather annoyed. Yep, he's definitely going to reinforce, so we need to fight now. We cannot wait any longer. The time to strike is now. Middle Eastern castle, it's broken, it's damaged, it's battered and bruised, their armies are demoralized. It's time for us to lay siege. Oh, I've never seen the I've never seen the sort of the lore of naming your child with the same name. So, you know, why give your son the same name as you? I don't see the Persaunus of Lazika. You have a son and you have called him Persaunus of Lazika. It just seems to me a lack of creativity. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblings, my ideas. Who am I to judge these ancient Byzantine ways? And we have regained our status as the wealthiest power in the world. Okay, so we need 9 sets of troops here. Now, some of the best that money can buy. So 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4,
Your Majesty.
5, 6, 7.
Orders.
Did I say
Your
7?
Majesty.
Or 9? 7? 8, 9.
Yes.
Yeah,
Your
that's...
Majesty.
And we're off.
Move out. We march no
are
further today,
off.
Lord.
So he's going to merge there. Alexius Comnenus, is going to merge here.
Yes.
And together they shall have a nice big army. And this
Who
young
do I face?
whippersnapper, who's actually lost a command star now for some reason, probably because he's rather extravagant and he gets a little bit merry. This is what happens when you lounge about in cities, isn't it? You get negative traits. Anyway, they're going to merge together and they're going to find something to do. I'm sure they can take Ankara quite easily. So, the time is now. We have not quite. The time is almost now.
Yes, my lord. Full sail.
Oh, what's happened? Are we blocked?
Going ashore.
Greetings, Egyptian friends!
For my Sultan?
Yes, Sultan Saladin himself. I have not come to the monkey. I have come straight to the organ grinder, and I am asking you, me, Romanus of Zichner of the Byzantines, I am asking for trade rights. I am asking for your map information, and except I'm just joking. We will give you our map information as well, and because I am rather kind, we shall also give you 300 florins. How's that, my mighty Sultan? Trade rights, yes, yeah, that's it.
Very well. There is merit in your suggestion.
Pleasure doing business with you, mighty Saladin.
Very well.
May our
Thanks a lot.
paths never cross again. Bye.
Very well, my lord. Board.
We'll keep him round about here for now.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Just keeping an eye on the situation. So, we have trade with the mighty Egyptians, which, as you can see, bounces up our projected profits quite considerably. Probably opened a whole host of new trade routes. So, my mighty people who did speak and tell me to do such a thing and get a move on about it, you were right, and I thank you. The Byzantine's treasury will be forever, eternally in your debt as we drown ourselves in coin, bathe in money, like you see on the movies. We'll be doing all of that and much more. Okay, so the turn has ended, which means it's time to build. So, we're going to upgrade Laodicea. Laodicea can also upgrade next turn as well. It's all happening rather quickly, isn't it? Roads, you might as well have a blacksmith, retrain your troops. Okay, so whilst we have 4,000, I was going to say, whilst we have 4,000 bit of spare cash, we might actually start building some of these bigger buildings. coaching house gives a massive bonus to public order, but we don't really need it. Public order is perfectly fine for now. This is interesting though. I want the amplification of the conversion effect of our churches. This is, and the public health bonus. I'm probably going to save up for that at some point. Right, clicky clicky off. Time to
Name thy enemy, Lord.
unleash hell upon our foes. The groundwork has been set, and now we can enjoy the fruits of our labour. Starting off with the mighty Emperor Manuel himself.
Let me strike, my lord. We march on our victims.
We do indeed. Captain Kate, with 970 men, defending against the mighty Emperor Manuel, and 2051. Army strength ratio of 2 to 1. I don't auto-resolve unless it's 3 to 1 or better, so this is going to be needing my attention.
They will regret not fleeing first. Kill them all, men!
Now you have seen my prowess on the battlefield. It sucks, especially when besieging, and I don't hold my breath for any smooth takeover here. Okay, that seems to be a bit better.
By the saints, this is a moment worth savoring. All is done. We have put our faith in God. We face a foe to test our mettle. I stand before a valiant company of soldiers. Only the small matter of a battle remains. Look to your arms and prepare your souls. Our foes today are masters of cruelty. These Turks doubtless have plans to torture us all. But they are fools to believe that they can prevail against the noble-hearted such as you, worthy men. I see the foe dare not fight us man to man like honest soldiers would, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. As a man of learning, I tell you books and all that stuff are all very nice, but on a day like this you want a sword and a good suit of armor. A cutting word is nowhere near as good as sharpened steel. Let's to the enemy! And show them! Units, await my orders.
Units await my orders indeed. Do not proceed without my authority. We are miles away here. And it's just a small castle, so there's only one lot of area to get through. Now I can't remember if I'd explained this on the campaign map or not, but I'll explain it again in case I didn't. I actually have taken my frame, my resolution down, because last time I did a battle we had a bit of a situation where it was crashing quite a lot, so I've taken the resolution down slightly, hopefully to boost performance levels. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our things into position here. Now the ladders are probably the quickest way to get to the wall, so I'm going to try and get the ladders up to about here. I'm going to get the siege towers to around about here. Hopefully a fairly swift attack. Try and take over these walls as quickly as possible. Now I don't know where the... if we're going to be able to get the wall, the siege tower up to this wall here. Some ladders on this side. It's going sort of straight up there. And our toughest troops. I don't like it when they give me a set of ladders that are not heavily manned. Put them behind to rebolster the slightly less. And a ram, although the ram is probably useless against the castle walls when they pour boiling water or oil all over you. So we'll leave that for now. And then the rest of the troops, God bless them. We have some archers. Keep them a little bit further back, we don't want to go too close. More archers, I've missed them off for some reason. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Infantry. Just behind for now. Horses. It's just a case of making sure that everything is in order here, and the general keeping his eye on the situation. Should be everybody. Okay, let's get ready.